I've got a really good. I was trying to outrun an electrical storm on the way home from a game at about 5:30 in the morning, and I had a van full of sleeping kids who were just exhausted because we'd been playing the entire day before. So they'd been up for about. I'd been up for about 24 hours straight. And I was really tired. I was playing some Nine Inch Nails album, like really loud, one of the really heavy industrial ones. I think it was pretty Hate-ish. And then I noticed an electrical storm coming. It was coming perpendicular to my course. So if I could get to the city fast enough, I could get ahead of it. And I'm like going, oh, I could so make a steampunk book out of this situation. Imagine actually being in that. So I had a great idea for a steampunk world setting, which, I mean, it would seem like fantasy. It would actually be science fiction, sort of like the Alera books kind of seem like fantasy. They're built much more like science fiction. So that might be something I do next. I've got an actual science fiction series that's got a little bit of space opera called U.S. Marshals. I went to all this trouble to create this. It's 200 years in the future, and everybody who lives off the planet has seceded from Earth because they were tired of taxation without representation. Being a teeny minority of the number of people on the planet, and they formed their own. They kind of formed their own conglomerate of a nation called the United System. And so I had to figure out 200 years of history just so I would be able to have characters named U.S. Marshals. And the Marshals are the only ones who know about the aliens. So it's sort of Men in Black meets X-Men on the moon 200 years in the future. It would be a lot of fun. Actually, I got half of the first one written, and I stopped writing with my character having ejected from his ship in a decaying orbit over the moon with a solar flare coming on. And he's been there for like 5 years. It was funny though, writing up to like the hugest, most tensest, deadliest danger moment in the book, and then just kind of leaving it there. I feel a little bit bad for doing that. It's bad enough, but I kind of did it to the whole world at the end of Changes. Boom! Ha-ha! And now it's going to be a year before you hear anything. Actually, it's going to be longer than that, but we'll deal with that in a second.